and wishes you all the very best. We are confident that you will distinguish yourselves by living lives of worth and service. Thank you.
Thank you, Tad. I invite other members of the Board of Regents who are here today to please stand when I call their names, and when they're all standing, I ask that we recognize their service to the college with applause. Dr. Kevin Bethke, Mrs. Ruth Husted, Mr. Mark Johnson. "763 students will graduate today, equipped by their St. Olaf education with knowledge, skills and competencies, and habits of mind and heart that will enable them to flourish in the vocations they will discern, the communities in which they will live, and the families they will form. Seniors, the habits of mind and heart are the elements of your St. Olaf education that will accompany you longest after you leave campus today, and they will provide life direction for you. These include the ability to think analytically, to integrate knowledge from a variety of disciplines and sources into your thinking, to be creative and imaginative, to listen thoughtfully and with compassion, to commit yourself to a set of values that guide your behavior, and to seek to serve others. You will also take with you friendships with other Olis, the relationships you formed with your faculty members, coaches, and other mentors, your memories of this beautiful place. These things constitute the bond between you and your alma mater. Sustain and nourish that bond after graduation. You are permanently woven into the fabric of St. Olaf College. Your lives and the life of the college will intersect over and over again as you make your way in the world, as they should. And we look forward to that relationship. I thought this audience might be interested in some facts about the class of 2012. 6 of the seniors graduating today earned 3 majors. 263 earned 2 majors, but most of you, 65%, declared 1 major. The most popular major was biology, followed by mathematics, economics, chemistry, and psychology. Your class grade point, 3.38. 37% of the class graduates with honors, 77 of you Phi Beta Kappa. You're well-traveled. 75% of you participated in at least one off-campus domestic or international study program. You're generous. 529 of you made your first gift to your alma mater by pledging to the senior campaign. And I'd like to extend a special thanks to David Seeger and Chloe Brennan, the co-chairs of the Senior Gift Committee, and to all the members of the committee who worked so hard to achieve that result. Don't let your first gift to the college be your last. Now you're about to graduate. There's a reason why commencements are ceremonial, why the faculty wear their academic regalia, why we begin with prayer, end with song. This is a solemn occasion. It's not just a time to celebrate accomplishments. That's the applauding, shouting, throwing your caps in the air, ya part of the day. It's also the occasion to dedicate yourself to what comes next, and that's the solemn part. As Tad has just said, your education at St. Olaf was not an end in itself. It was a gift you've been given to prepare you to use your gifts and talents in a wider sphere for the good of the world. So I encourage you to take a moment before you cross the stage this afternoon and receive my heartfelt congratulations, to inwardly dedicate yourself to the higher purpose to which you feel called and for which you've been prepared. Your college looks forward to welcoming you back for your reunions, hearing about your lives, celebrating what you do. But for now, we're going to focus on the present. Commencement is not something that should be hurried. So I invite everyone to settle back and enjoy this lovely afternoon. Let the ceremonies begin. Our speaker today, Amy Chatelain, a native of Owatonna, Minnesota, will graduate with a major in biology and a concentration in women's studies. After returning from the St. Olaf Orchestra tour to China, beginning at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, she will begin a year of service with the program Discipleship Year in Washington, D.C., volunteering at Joseph's House, which is a hospice house for homeless men and women in the final stages of AIDS and cancer. Amy's had a busy 4 years at St. Olaf. During the interim of her junior year, she participated in the Peruvian medical experience. She participated in the Great Conversation. She was a 4-year member of the St. Olaf Orchestra and served as vice president this past academic year. She's been involved in the student congregation for 3 years. Amy says, "My studies in biology and sociology have helped me articulate my interest in systems, finding ways to connect and synthesize diverse ideas, peoples, disciplines, and approaches to activism in a way that produces a healthy and just society. Throughout my life," she says, "I will continue to seek out the crossroads of public health, social justice, and ministry." Please join me in welcoming Amy to the podium.
Fellow seniors, beloved professors, families, dear friends, it is a joy to share in this day of celebration with you. An absolute joy. I open our time together with the words of poet T.S. Eliot, words that may surprisingly resonate with you quite keenly on our commencement day. "And to make an end is to make a beginning. The end is where we start from. We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started, in the stillness between two waves of the sea." Oh, I love that imagery. The stillness between two waves of the sea. This September's opening convocation marked the beginning of the end of our time at St. Olaf College. It was then that my friend John Lavin challenged us with the following: "What does it mean to be a good Oli?" Well, like a good Oli, I searched long and hard through a number of reputable sources. Unfortunately, good Oli has yet to be made into a Wikipedia page.